Cheer Khan. Ooh! Alright guys, as you can see here, we have every little goodie that Ravensburger has given me. We have the two starter decks, structure decks, for the Fabled set. Alrighty, so here we have the two booster packs that came with the starter decks. So that's two down and quite a few more to go. Next up, I'm going to put the booster box to the side here for now, and these packs. We have the Trove. Now, the Trove is always a wonderful bit of product, because not only you get some packs to fulfill your pack opening needs, but you get a bunch of little goodies. My favorites always being the dice, and also the little storage box here you have is a pretty nice option for if you're unorganized with your bulk like I am. But let's see here. You've got the Mulan, the Max Goof, the Ariel, and the Power Line. And then we got some Mickey and Minnie on the back here. Pretty nice for the Fabled theme, fairy tailing theme. Again, I just love the design of these boxes. Very useful for if you don't want to organize your bulk just yet. And oh my god, I don't know if you can how well you can see that, but that is a beautiful, beautiful lore counter. Look at that. And then inside, favorite part, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. So on top of the packs we get within the booster box, we are also getting everything from the Trove and the 2 extra packs from the starter deck. Now, here are the dice. Oh, these dice are very nice. So usually the dice tend to all be the same color with a distinct theme, but these ones have the color of the inks, which I think is quite a nice touch. Big fan of these. And you know, I'm always running low on dice, so that's pretty sweet. And also inside, you have the divider cards. Can't say I'm ever organized enough to... Oh my god. Yeah, I can't say I'm ever organized enough to use the divider cards, but these ones are beautiful. I mean, I've got a lot of sun glare here, but you can there we go. Good view of that there. We've got a good old Lion King, Dumbo. I believe that's Steamboat Willie. Correct me if I'm wrong. Powerline, Mulan, and Lilo. Sweet. So that is 10 packs and 24 more to go. Yeah, if you want to pick yourself up a Trove, I believe the earliest release of Fabled on the 29th. I'd say this is one of the coolest Troves to get. You've got a lovely lore counter, but if you're playing competitively, you'll be using a notepad, but great for locals. And then just some lovely foiling on these divider cards. Very, very nice touch. And the dice are probably some of my favorite dice this time around. So I gotta say, big props to Ravensburger on this one. Now, if that's Mickey Mouse and not Steamboat Willie, I'm going to be very embarrassed. There was a Disney quiz at the last UK content creator event. I think I got one of the lowest scores there. So while I'm struggling to use my nails to open these instead of getting a knife, you can laugh at the fact that as a content creator who plays a Disney Lorcana card game, I mean, firstly, I'm going to say I'm not very good at pop quizzes, but also my Disney knowledge is for sure lacking. So if anyone wants to critique me, if you want to be a hater, hate me for that. I'm very excited for this. They've never given us a box before. Thank you so much, Ravensburger. Honestly, I feel like you guys had heard my stories about how broke I was and how much money I could not spend on just buying packs in bulk rather than buying singles. So I'm extremely pleased to have this. Thank you for supporting my competitive journey this season, Ravensburger. And voila. I believe there is a nice way that local stores do to set these up. Boom. There we go. Gonna get that up on the webcam. Very, very nice. And yeah, let's rip open some packs. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Boom. So 24 plus 10 packs. Correct me if my math is wrong. 34 packs. That is a lot of Fable to be opening, and it's like Christmas. I'm very excited for this. Okay, you get to see my torso as we open these packs. Pack number 1 of Fabled. Really excited for this. Oh, we've got some lovely art in the background here. We'll see if we can build that at the end. Where am I putting everything? I'll just chuck this to the side. First off, we have TikTok. A lovely reprint. Could have some potential in this meta with all the evasives as a decision. Atlantica. Characters count as having +2 cost to sing songs while here. That's a reprint that we have not used very often traditionally. We can sort this by ink color. Donald Duck. Whenever you play an action, this character gets +2 this turn. I didn't think the card was good then. I don't think it'll be good now, despite the rotation. You guys may disagree with me on this, but I'm a competitive player, so I'm going to go based off what I feel like it is viable competitive-wise in your DLCs. Rapunzel, probably not going to be great either. Lose lore ability was okay in set 1 on Aladdin, but the power level is still above set 1 power level, despite not having Be Prepared. Aurora, blue. Oh, my favorite red-blue decks. You are no longer very common. Have I accidentally done this in the correct color order? No, it goes amethyst first. Well, it goes amber first, right? Yeah, boom. Mickey Mouse. This could be an alright card in some scenarios. Camilla, Madrigal. I did try making a Madrigal synergy deck at one point. Was not good. Hey Hey. This is fun and sealed. I liked this card in sealed. It's going to be very interesting playing pre-release events with cards we've seen before. LeFou. This honestly had some pretty fun applications back in set 2 in red purple, so I can definitely see it having some applications now. Especially with how on the board we're playing, being able to re-ready and take out another character, or some of the effects like the Yzma that draws 3 cards could be pretty strong. Second star to the right wasn't good then, don't think it'll be good now. Ursula. This is one of the new cards. I think it could be a very good song in Amethyst decks in the future, but right now, with rotation, we've just sort of gutted all the songs we could play. I need to stop talking less and just open more packs. Naveen, sweet. That's our foil. Yeah, I'm not going to separate the foils. Sue me. That's a later Alphos problem. Boom. Another back of the card here. Dolores Madrigal. Lost in the Woods. Yeah, I do not know how to do pack openings. I need to hold this up here now. Yeah. Aladdin. Ward. Ward is not as useful now. Agrabah. This is a location that was often overlooked, considering how little rush characters we have now. Agrabah, and we don't have Zeus, which took it out before. Agrabah could be an interesting choice in aggro decks around locations. Hans. This could be interesting. Wait, I haven't even thought about this. When you play this character, if a princess or queen character is in play, game 1 lore. Hold up. This could be interesting in the princess aggro decks. Oh, Ye Old Faithful, Fire the Cannons. Lovely. Oh, again, one of our favorites, Mother Knows Best. Some of the few removal spells, board control we still have. Bruno's Return. Dewey. I've really scuffed myself by having to switch hands here. Robin Hood. Oh, here's a new card. Nala. This is a card that will probably be dominating you in future within this set. You're going to have to watch out for this in Amber Steel Aggro. And Ursula. You know, it's great that green has Ursula back, but I don't think there's enough songs to discard in the meta, so I'm not even running Ursula in my green deck. I'll probably point my mic up here now. Let's hope it's still picking me up. Yeah, we need to go a lot quicker. Oh my god. Elsa. Pluto. Could be solid, but it's not inkable. And currently, Aurora, the new card, is inkable to ramp into princesses such as Tiana, or just to play out extra 1-drops. We've got Moana, Evasive Freefall, not a bad stat line. Anna, also, again, you're looking at that princess aggro deck to gain more lore. Tiana, not the right Tiana. Mother Knows Best. Aurelian Gyroseer. LeFou. Simba. Could see some aggro decks running this now that people are running less damage spells, like Fire the Cannons. Ooh, we got a John Silver. Unfortunately, I swear this is like one of a few. Ooh, I swear the foiling on the legendary is different, or maybe I've never seen it in daylight. Yeah, maybe it is to differentiate it. Do you see that? Yeah, it's kind of looks different to the old legendary foiling. John Silver, I already have a playset of this, I think. You know, he was pretty good back in set 1. He might still be good now. And Aurora, next back. Yeah, John Silver, what a card. A big fan of that. In my very first video on the channel, I played John Silver in a green-purple aggro deck. Kuzco, classic card. Meta might be a bit slow for it, but we'll see. You kind of just need to be doing stuff on the board. You don't really have time to play something that's low impact but draws you cards to win in the long game. Lorcana, PJ Pete, if you play a song, this character gets +2 this turn. You know, I feel like there's more room for gimmicky decks now that the power level's lower, so there could be something to explore there. We got one jump ahead. Ravensburger wants blue to still have its turn 2 ramp. I mean, currently we have better options, but if the meta slows down, one jump ahead could come back. Prince Naveen, Bruno's Return, Olaf, the classic 1-free for all the old Amethyst decks back in the day. For aggro, just nice stat line. Maui's Place of Exile. I mean, it's a location. Huey. Whenever this character quests, if you have a character named Dewey and Louis and play, you may draw 3 cards. I mean, it's got such a big upswing, but you have to build a whole deck around it. Maybe if we get some better Huey and Deweys later, they'll be good enough. Jafar. This is a card that I liked back in set 3 with Jafar wheel decks, and we got a foil Tinkerbell. And again, we have limited draw options now, but I don't know if Tinkerbell's quite cutting it. I mean, stuff like Genie is sort of the gold standard now, right? Because you still get a lot of tempo, you get some decent stats, it's evasive, it quests for 2, and you just get the card on play without any other conditional requirements. Unstuck, Pluto again. Make the Potion. No items in the meta, so I don't really need these. Max Goof is for your new Powerline deck. Singer 5. Coconut Basket. Love this. Back in the day with a Ellie's silly, it was quite fun. Tamatoa deck. Get a bunch of lore based off of healing. Julieta Madrigal. Again, conditional draw. Probably not good enough. Dumbo. This is an interesting card. Currently there's a lot of evasives in the meta. Because Amethyst is very, very strong this set. And Dumbo, not only is it an evasive itself, so with the new Hypnotic Revenge, you can use it to trade into things, but it also grants something else evasive, so it can even have impact on the turn you play it in order to trade it into something, so I quite like that card. Mob Song, I mean, yeah, you get smash on 3 targets, but everything's X and 4 right now. Don't think it's good now. Lantern, Amethyst has got its turn 2 ramp back, but you get instant action still. I haven't seen Ambersteel playing it, so I don't think people play it very often. Genie is an interesting card. The jury's still out on if this is viable or not, but the effect of getting +2 and how important it is to trade on board now is very, very solid. And Amber gets Ariel, another singer. So if we get some good songs back, then she may become useful. And it's a foil too, so that'll be nice to have for my collection. I say collection, sort of just a mess right now. I need to organize it. Casa Madrigal. It's one of those cards that I remember like Moyne and Carl were discussing like why is it a bad card? Because like it's a 1/6 that gets 1 lore, but compared to other locations, you need to pay the extra ink to move something into there, right? And then it doesn't have to die, so probably not good enough. Be Our Guest. Solid card, maybe too slow for the meta. Improvise. This actually is a tech card I'm very, very liking right now in green decks because you can play it to get rid of Iago. I have called this list on Twitter, this meta on Twitter, Return of Iago. So having some Iago tech, while green's quite underpowered, this is a very, very nice answer to some of these Amethyst evasive decks. We've got Agrabah again. Again, I feel there's some potential there with the power level being lower and no Zeus, no Rush. Mufasa. Quest for free, comes in very late. Tink Shift is something that's been brought up. Tink Shift is very, very nice. It can shut down aggro early, but then you have to run this Tink. And this Tink just isn't a very good card, so I think it's quite hard to justify even with the post-rotation power level in the meta. Wildcat, this card is a really solid anti-item option, but we don't really have any item control decks to deal with at the minute. Aurora, this is a very solid card in the Princess aggro deck. Pirate's Life, ye old faithful, big fan of these. DKP's favorite. I think it's an amazing card, but the meta might be too fast for it now. Pluto. Solid. Shere Khan. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! No way. Is that Enchanted Dumbo? Guys, gals, non-binary pals, you are looking at Alphonse's. Why am I referring to myself in third person? My third ever Enchanted, and it's the first one that isn't a location. Wow, that is beautiful. I can't wait to sleeve this up, bend it, and ruin any resale value. You are going to look amazing in my deck. I don't have any sleeves on me, so we're just going to put that to the side. Goes to show how prepared I am. Yeah, that is incredible. Oh my god. That is by far the best Enchanted I've ever gotten. Dumbo, by the way, card that is in debate as to whether or not it's good in the meta, because, again, the meta is so fast, maybe you don't have time to draw cards. But I would argue that a lot of these cards, evasive cards, but have one lore, and you'd be questing with them anyway, you'd much rather get the lore and get a card too. And even sometimes with Genie, if it's not about winning the lore race first, and it's all about resources and a slower matchup, then you'd rather just sack the one lore to draw an extra card. Bell. It's alright. Queen. Don't have Queen Shift anymore. Enchantress. Aggro card. Bit better now, but now that there's no Fire Cannons. Powerline. Cruella de Vil. Anti-evasives. Prince Eric. I mean, we've got Captain Hook. I don't know if we need 2-drop Prince Eric. Nani. Hercules. I remember when I played this briefly in Sapphire Steel in like set 2, I think. Dig a Little Deeper, again, another DKP favorite. 2 mentions in 1 video. Still don't think the card's that good. Definitely not in this meta. Alice. Don't really need any anti-item stuff. Rafiki. Tried and true. Rafiki, just an incredible 1-drop for Amethyst. And foil Fire Cannons. I think I've already got all my foil Fire Cannons, but that is still nice to have regardless. Oh my god, there's just so many packs to open. Okay, let's be a bit quicker. Rose Lantern, Mulan, Pegasus, solid choice for Emerald, especially with Dumbo, right? Queen of Hearts, also an interesting choice in an aggro meta. Jasmine, seen some interesting ally hero decks. If you can also, if you play this on top of the other Jasmine that gives resist, you can shift it into the Sapphire Steel Jasmine, and then use it as a draw engine. And when you're done with it, you can. What's the card called again? Oh no, it's for Alien. It's for Alien. Why have I forgotten its name? Okay, I'm drawing a blank here, but it's for Alien that turns a character into ink. So if you've shifted it into the other Jasmine, you can get +2 ink from that play. Pretty nuts. Prince Eric. Last ditch effort. The Podkana card. The card reveal that really just was very underpowered at the time. Probably still underpowered now, but you know, hey, every card we thought was bad back then, maybe worth looking at again. Tuk Tuk, Robin Hood, Sisu, a card that dominated in previous metas, but right now, I mean, nobody's got cards in their hand. Nobody's drawing. Everyone's playing everything they can, going 1, 2, 3, sometimes 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You know, if a meta's too fast for a card like Sisu. Anna, again, the Heroes deck, and Elsa. Not the Elsa I want in foil, but still nice regardless. You know, this is actually such an amazing set for me personally, because I didn't exactly have a complete collection, so I do not mind at all why can't I open this? I do not mind at all backfilling some of the cards I possibly didn't have, especially ones I wouldn't have bought for decks, because they weren't necessarily viable back then, but could be viable now. Louisa Madrigal, Rush card, not many of those, could be good. Stitch, I mean it's a 2-3. Enchantress, Gaston, 4-2, very, very nice stat line for this meta. Take out some Daisy Ducks. Flounder, Beast Mirror, Bruno's Return, Olaf, Queen of Hearts, draw cards, could be good, maybe. Could also still be 2 conditional. Powerline, Prince Philip. I made some janky decks with this when this came out. Probably still not good. Oh, foil last ditch effort. Well, that is beautiful actually. Big fan of Moana, so happy to get that. even if I doubt its viability in play. Timothy O'Mouse. While you have a character with evasive in play, this character gets +1 lore. Pretty solid card with all the evasives and amethyst if you're running more of an aggro list. Ursula, Singer 4. Oh, I wish Under the Sea was still viable, but I don't think it is. Could be good later. Good to have her back. Sergeant Tibbs. Maid Marian. Prince Eric. This is the new Aurora, the one that is basically a Pluto, but for Princess or Queen characters. Gets your Tiana out on turn 2. Solid, or just play more 1-drops for the aggro deck. Solid card. Last-ditch effort again. You are haunting me, my friend. And we get our 3-cost uninkable Sisu back in red. This is a debatable card. It's bad in most matchups because you don't have Ice Cube anymore, right? But it's specifically very good into Amber Steel because we run a lot of 1 and 0 strength characters, especially like the new Nala, which otherwise you need 3 damage to take out because of the resist +1. But you know, if you're playing it into other decks where it does nothing, then you can't ink it, right? And you have no more Shift Sisu, no more Ice Block. Beast. This is an interesting card. I was hoping it would work in Princesses. I don't think it does, though. Robin Hood, Specky's favorite. Be our guest. Now we have the final of the Goof Packs. Oh my god, we're only 1/3 of the way through. And I have been talking for so long. Creating an ever bigger pile of stuff off to the side. Now, I'm just going to knock it onto the floor. Clean it up later. Rose Lantern. Lost in the Woods. If anything makes Under the Sea work, it's this. Hidden Cove. Very good card to get back for Emerald. Mulan. Louis. For the Huey, Louie, and Dewey effect. Jafar. Some more anti-evasive stuff. Much needed. 3-cost Elsa. Wildcat. Judy Hops is back, but we have no popsicles, so not the best. Second star to the right. 1/2/1. Each player draws 2 cards and gains 2 lore. If 2 or more characters sang the song, ready them, they can't quest the rest of his turn. Interesting card. Again, we'll have to wait to see if Powerline is viable or not. But if we get some better songs to use with the Powerline effects, this could be a card to look at down the line. And Foil Dig a Little Deeper. You know what, DKP? I will bring this to Bologna for you if you want it. Okay, I'm not gonna, screw it, let's roll the dice. Let's test my luck again. Emerald, 50-50. Low roll is Mickey, Willie, Steamboat Willie, and high roll is Corella. Wow, that went off screen. So did that. Professional. 1. Yep, that explains my best of 3 dice roll luck. I'm going to say something controversial. I really liked 2-game format. I'm going to miss it. I miss not having to worry about die roll advantage. I really do. I mean, there were some other problems you had to worry about, but I feel like they could have been fixed. I really do. I think 2-game format was a very, very nice format, but I know that is a highly unpopular opinion. Cast Madrigal. Heal what has been hurt. Improvise. Moana. Maid Marianne. Tinkerbell. World's Greatest Criminal Mind. One of a few removal options, but nothing really has over 5 attack right now. Hercules. Again, dig a little deeper. Prince Philip. Grand Pappy. Oh, this is the card I was talking about back in the day. Heal characters, gain lore, combo effect. Meta's way too fast for it, but I don't know, keep an eye on it. Captain Hook. We never played this, but you know, 5 of cannons, cool, lovely. Louisa Madrigal. Stitch. Hidden Cove. Queen of Hearts. Flounder. Beast Mirror. Sven. Pirate's Life. The OG. I guess it still feels quite new to me because it came out in the set I was using it, I think. I think it came out in set 6. Lawrence. Very, very good card for Steel to get back. Very, very nice card. Beast. Even with no Rapunzel, it's still solid. You know, you got a 4/4. Quest for 2. Mulan. This is the card that, you know, it's a nice draw engine in Princesses, but Princesses kind of wants to go fast, so, I mean, it's still a quest for 2. You probably still play it. And Mufasa. In the foil. Oh, Winnie the Pooh Honey Wizard. Some of my favorite art in this game. Support Mulan. Sudden Chill. Big to have us back. No Prince John, but I feel like, I mean, discard's still good, right? I mean, it's not a bad effect. It's just not as broken as it was before with Prince John. Louis, Hercules, Bobby Zimmerowski. This is an okay card. I feel like it would be a lot better in, you know, some kind of Emerald control deck. But we're yet to see one, I think, that amazes me. But I mean, hey, maybe I'm wrong for the DLCs. Montanui, Queen of Hearts, more card draw. Alice. Is it another, oh, legendary. Sneak peek. Legendary foil, actually. Beautiful. Alice is something that, again, is one of those cards that we never really played. But if it's a gimmicky character and, you know, there's lower power level, there's less removal, there's more chance that we can get an effect like this off. So maybe someone could find some use for this. And boom! Oh, never mind. Wrong way around. Foil Mulan. And boom! Oh, we got the Hades. Again, I mean, yeah, I think it is it's definitely a new icon. I know my Hades well. It's a card I already have a playset of, but hey, I love Hades. Why not run multiple versions? I'll put Alice in the wrong place. Yeah, that is a wonderful card to get. Especially with how Blurple seems to be dominating the meta right now, alongside Purple Steel and Amber Steel. I'm stuck. Daisy Duck, discard on a body. Discard's still good if you can still play a body, right? And it can affect the board, perhaps, maybe. Megara, I liked this in some decks. I think I played it in set 1. Max Goof. Hans. This is the gain 1 lore. Something interesting to look at for the Princess Aggro decks. Jafar, Anti-Evasive, Tinkerbell, Draw, Mama Udi. I mean, yeah, we've got Belle now, right? So when are we ever playing Mama Udi? Little John. Resist +2, deal 2 damage to villain character. I mean, hey, maybe there's like a niche meta situation where that ping 2 damage is pretty great. Philo TDs. Nice Amber Steel card back in the day. Genie, and for the foil, we have BR. Oh, BR Guest foil. Nice. Oh, Genie, another draw card to talk about. It can't get removed anymore, so you're probably going to get the effect off. It's kind of similar to the Yzma, but you can't reuse it. So but it comes out. Oh yeah, maybe it's just worse than Yzma, but you still get +1 lore out of it. TikTok, Stitch, Enchantress, Gaston. Man, I'm so bad at doing this pack opening. I need to hold it up here. Maid Marian, Mickey Mouse, Hey, Belle. If we get some item decks back later, it could be pretty good. Medallion Waits, another one of those cards that was never quite good enough. Would be interesting to look at for this set. Look at this family. Sing together, be our guest. Family Fishing Pole, another pretty interesting card. Banish this item, return chosen exerted character of yours to your hand to gain 2 lore. This could be very interesting in an aggro deck, perhaps. Like, you protect a character, bounce it back, gain 2 lore. Or an opposing character as a control effect, and then put it right back down, right? Maui. Oh, there's the art card, back card. I mean, yeah, probably still not good now, but 8/8, too slow. I'm sure this is some riveting commentary. I'm used to just talking about boring competitive stuff, and now I'm doing pack openings for pretty much the first time since I made the channel, like just about a year ago. No, over a year ago. Oh my god, like 2 years ago, almost. Timothy O'Mouse, been a long time. Queen, Sudden Chill, Gaston. Develop Your Brain, amazing card to come back to blue. Don't know if it's good in the current meta. It's quite fast. Tiana, Ursula. I'm not sure how much use we have for it now, but good to see it back just because nobody's running songs. Judy Hops. Roxanne. While you have a character with singer and play, this character gets +1 attack, +1 lore. I mean, I don't think you're ever going aggro with these song decks, right? So maybe you don't play it. Heart of Tafiti. I think this is something people experimented with briefly when it came out. But we've got better ramp options now, right? That's the thing with rotation is it is a lower power level than before, but it's not as low as like the first few sets where we didn't have access to all of the new cards, right? Dolores Madrigal. Heal what has been hurt. Hidden Cove. Mulan. Oh my god, I'm doing it again. Hold it up to the camera. Flounder. Benja. If we get items back, good card. Mickey Mouse. Elsa. Smash! And one of the few removal cards we still have. In a meta with X and Freeze, Smash is a very solid card. Lumiere. This is a card I quite like. Before, it would just get removed by Let the Storm Rage On and fire the cannon, so you could never really use it. Nowadays, Lumiere is a bit harder to remove, right? So, possibly a better card now. Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, I mean, inking from hand, not ideal because we have less card draw. And Robin Hood. Robin Hood, I think, is... I mean, we don't have a good shift Robin Hood anymore. We don't have a one-drop shift. We've got the uninkable two-drop shift. But, oh my god, this is foil too. That's beautiful, actually. This is one of those cards that, without Medusa in the game, it's a lot more powerful. So maybe we see some Robin Hood usage later if we get a better Robin Hood printed. I should probably put that there, actually. It's a foil legendary. It deserves to be separate. Let's keep ripping through these. Bomb, bomb. Belle. Not as good as the 5-cost Belle. Ursula. Oh, it is just Mickey Mouse. It's not Steamboat Willie. Oh, no. Right, I've messed up the first part of this video. Again, hold this to the camera, please, Alphos. Sergeant Tibbs. Cruella de Vil. Eeyore. Aurora. I find in my Flatterman, one of those cards that you would again like look at and be like, well, we have less cards now, so maybe this card that wasn't never really good enough is better. But also the meta's so fast, there's no item deck, so keep an eye on it for later, but right now, I wouldn't bother with it this set. Motunui, Ursa's Shell Necklace, Lilo, this is one of my favorite new cards. Basically, you get like the Yelena and Jafar effect, a +2 challenger. You get it on everyone, and if you combine it with some alien cards, not only do you get the challenger effect on quest, but you also get can challenge ready characters. So this is quite an amazing card. Oh, foil Belle. That's beautiful, actually. I'm very, very happy with that. Alright, I hope I just cut. As you can see, I decided Hades deserved the spotlight of being separated from the piles as well. We have... we're about halfway through now, over halfway through. So many cards. Thank you so much, Ravensburger. As a poor Lorcana player, just like the format Lorcana, I'm very, very happy to have your support. Making up for the fact that I got no money. And I need cards. Oh, Merfolk! This is another great Emerald card that's back. Much less options to remove it now. People aren't running as... Oh, I need to stop spoiling cards. People aren't running as many 5 cannons. There's no Let the Storm Rage On to sing, so they have to spend a turn to remove something like this. So you're much more likely to get off the effect of when challenged, discard a card. And the card was still good before that. And there is Max Goof, legendary card. Whenever this is a shift for 4 on one of your red Max Goofs, whenever this character quests, you may play a song card with cost 4 or less from your discard for free, then put it on the bottom of your deck instead of into your discard. This is an incredible effect with not much viability right now, but I can definitely see it being a powerful card in the future once we get access to some more songs. Belle, the Queen, Aladdin, You Can Fly. I think I played this as a tech card once, like early on in set 2. Jasmine, in red purple, I believe. Ariel. Because back when you had the Quest for 2 mini surfer, there was actually a problem card you had to deal with, so it was pretty interesting for that matchup. LeFou, another card that was played early on in red purple. Li Shang, Prince Philip, Grandpappy, and foil 1-jump ahead. That's lovely, actually. If I ever play 1-jump in a future meta... Wow, this is like the umpteenth time, the 10 billionth time I've struggled to open a pack. Somebody please teach me how to do this better. Any pack opening channels got some secret tips to open packs quickly? Or any vendors? Rapunzel, Castle Magical, Rapunzel, Tinkerbell. Very, very good card. I feel like if there's a place for Emerald in the meta, there's a place for Tinkerbell, because this is a great effect, right? Give something evasive on this kind of body. It's kind of like the new Dumbo, but it comes in a bit later. But it also quests for 2, so solid card. Powerline, Anna. Yo, this is just like actually getting on frame now. Eeyore. Where's purple? Oh, I blocked it with Tinkerbell. Sorry guys, it was going to be the worst pack opening video. Magic Mirror. Hey. Aurelian Gyro Sensor. Lantern. Powerline. Timothy O. Mouse. Foil. Lovely. Right. I think this is back to back be struggling for my life. Is there a better way of doing this? Am I stupid? Am I just a bit goofy? Am I maximum goofy? Wow, that was a terrible joke. Come back to Alphos and Zed for competitive Lorcana advice and stand-up you'd want a refund for. Elsa. Pluto. Megara. Raya. It's a card. One jump ahead. That sounded really mean. I'm sorry, Raya. Prince Naveen. Stand out. Chosen character gets +3 and gains evasive until the start of your next turn. For this meta, where there's so many evasives, it is a solid card to look at if you're trying to play some sort of Emerald control list. Lawrence. Great card. I don't think I had Lawrence's, so this is doing good for my collection. Mama, Odie. Lilo. Again, amazing card. Oh, Kuzco. My old favorite. Hopefully we find a place for you in the meta. I loved Kuzco back in the first deck video of the channel. Green, purple. Went to my first tournament asking people how to play the game. It was very fun. Phonetic and Specky took me to that first tournament. And then I ended up having a YouTube channel. So if it weren't for those guys, you would not be hearing to my voice or hearing my bad jokes. So maybe you should go be annoyed at Specky, because without him, you could avoid having to hear my jokes. Dolores Madrigal. But you don't come here for humor, you come here for competitive advice, which is why we're doing a pack opening video, so that I can tell you what cards I'd play and what cards I wouldn't. Oh my god. Right, that's the next card apparently. Ariel wanted to come out. Flounder. Aurora. Aurora again. Back to back. Medallion Waits. One Last Hope. Challenge ready characters. Resist +2, but it's uninkable. Don't see that making play. Magic Feather. This is a somewhat interesting card because you can give something evasive until the end of... No, it's... While this item is in play, it's a consistent effect. It gains evasive. And you can pay 3 and then pay 2 again to recast it in case the character gets banished. So it could be interesting in an aggro deck, perhaps. Oh, Foil Gaston. Right, okay, we are 2/3 of the way through. We are now on to the Cruella de Vil packs. And I'm getting tired of standing up, so let's rip through these. I still am amazed at this Dumbo Enchanted. I don't think I had a good enough reaction because I was just so shocked that I got an Enchanted. Right, that never happens to me. Kuzco. Pluto. Lorcana. Again, hold it higher, Alphos. PJ Pete. Mufasa. Benja. Tinkerbell. Olaf. I think the problem is I can't see it if I hold it higher. I'm going to have to try and look through the camera a bit. Li Shang. Oh, yeah, we got our Tinkerbell back. Big fan. Oh, I thought that was the back card. What am I doing? Okay, big fan of getting Tinkerbell back. Very solid card. Peter Pan Shadow, also a solid tech choice for Amethyst. Oh, is this one of the epic cards? This is the new rarity, right? The Stitch? That's beautiful. I love that. That's cute. When I played Sapphire Steel back in the day, I borrowed my Big Tinks from Phonetic, so I actually do need that Big Tink. Thank you, Fnatic, for getting me into the game and letting me steal your cards to play in tournaments. Let's be... Oh, poor unfortunate souls. It's kind of like Mothers Know Best. It did have some viability. Honestly, in an aggro meta, maybe poor unfortunate souls has viability, but you're spending a card just to delay it a turn for only 2 costs. You can fly. Oh my god, hold it up, Alphonse, hold it up. 1 jump ahead. Prince Naveen. Mama Udi. Bobby Zimmerowski. Sisu. The Queen. And Dumbo! Again! Normal version. Lovely. Big fan of that. I'm almost at my playset. Aladdin. I'm definitely going to play with that Enchanted Dumbo. There's no way I'm not playing with my first real Enchanted pull. Actually viable Enchanted pull. Honestly, if Dumbo ends up being a bad card, I'll just play it as a one-off. I just want to see that card in my deck. Louisa Madrigal. Rapunzel. Hold it. Alphonse. Learn how to open cards on video. Howline. Develop your brain. I think it was the system I'm using to swap hands is really making this harder. Beast Mirror. I mean, yeah, we don't have card draw, so maybe it's a solid card. Queen of Hearts could be like a good one-of for an aggro deck. Magic Mirror. I mean, this worked back in the day, but it was because it was a really, really slow meta in set 1. I don't think you're getting value out of Magic Mirror now. Lawrence. Oh, I think I've got my playset now. Robin Hood. Another card that, like, you'd think lower power level may be good, but I'm not too sure. Oh, we got a bell. Another bell. And a foil Kuzco. Oh, we are eating good tonight. Well, I don't think I had a playset of bells. And in this Amethyst meta, that may be important, so it's good that I have some more bells now. Timothy O'Mouse. Ursula. Hold it high, Alphonse. Make the potion. Right, this is really hard. How do you guys do pack opening videos? Maybe it's because I'm standing up. Standing up could be the issue. Eeyore. Cinderella. Madrigal. Robin Hood. This is the one that you could shift on. The old shift Robin Hood. Aurora. Very, very solid card for the Princess deck. Especially against Amber Steel, because the ward could potentially be useful. Rockstar Stitch. Oh my guy. You, sir, funded my ticket to Lille from selling the what's it called? Why have I forgotten this? Oh, from selling the promo, the Set Champs Enchanted version. Thank you, Stitch. I find my Platinum. Foil. Rockstar Stitch could be more useful now. I mean, again, you used to always say dies to Medusa, but now there is no Medusa. So anything that died to Medusa is worth looking at again. Poor Unfortunate Souls, Pluto, Hold It Higher, Mickey Mouse, Rapunzel, Ward Aurora, Fire the Cannons. I just get excited when I see cards I like. Daisy Duck, On Quest, discard. May be useful, doesn't get taken out by Medusa or Brawl now, so you'll probably get the effect off. The Queen. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this card. I kind of want stuff that gives me value, has good stats. Bee King Undisputed, one of the few removal cards we have in the game. You'll be running 4 ofs in it in your power line deck and then dying to wide aggro boards anyway. Max Goof, Prince Philip, and foil Vivana. Vidana. Only a few packs left, almost there. We've got an epic, yeah, we've got an epic and an enchanted. This is by far the best pack opening I've ever done. Shout out to Ravensburger for stacking my box for the content. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Adding on to the list of poor jokes at the involuntary stand-up routine. Lost in the Woods. Elsa was before that, but I was talking. Aladdin. You Can Fly. Hercules. Donald Duck. I don't know why we played this card before. I can't remember why. Oh, so you could trigger more Prince John draw. Yeah, you probably don't play this anymore then. Yeah, so you could bait them into drawing cards, but you could Prince John it. So you could discard it to Prince John, draw more cards yourself. Card soldiers. Moana. Princess deck could be useful, and oh, another Robin Hood. Lovely. Put that over there with my foil Robin Hood. Agrabah, foil. Hey, if this card gets good, I got a foil. I don't know how much editing I'm going to do on this video, because, as I said, the reason I didn't edit the last video was because I was scared about editing again, and it ended up being too late to release it. So if I don't edit it a lot, I apologize for leaving crinkly noises in, and we're like, Winnie the Pooh, Daisy Duck. But maybe that's ASMR. Maybe this is an ASMR Alphos episode. I mean, who knows? We're doing pack openings now, not just competitive videos, so we could do anything. Anna. Look, I am somewhat going crazy opening all these cards. This is more than a normal box. My Gen Z attention span is struggling. And just standing up for so long. Queen of Hearts. Powerline? Strength of a Raging Fire. Oh my god, I can't believe the first time I'm seeing this card. Amazing card. This is meta defining. Honestly, like, you need, if you're playing a steel deck, you need 4 of these. End of story. Pluto. I mean, also, yeah, one of our only removal options on the draw. I could go on and on. Amazing card. Foil Pluto. Sorry, Pluto, your spotlight was stolen by a normal strength, because the card is just that good. See, I'm just showing you how much I suck at opening this. Wow, actually, I did that pretty quickly. Probably can't even hear anything with all the crinkling. We'll get the editor, i.e. me, to attempt to fix that in post. Bell, be our guest. Pegasus, 1-1. Oh, Sergeant Tibbs. Cruella DeVille. Ariel. Look at that. Smooth motions. Daisy Duck. Nani. Belle. Maui. Mama Odie. Foil Tink. Hey, if someone proves me wrong and this does end up being good, there you go. I got a foil. 2 packs left. Second to last. Let's get a second enchanted. Let's do it. I don't know if it's even possible. Can you get multiple enchanters in one box? Let's find out. You know, do you guys ever get that feeling it's sealed when you're playing the pre-release? I had this happen once. The person to the left of me and the person to the right of me both got enchanted. And then later on in the set champs, I won a tournament, opened up like 20-something packs from winning the set champs. And I got my first ever enchanted, and do you know what it was? It was like the Great Wall, or like Cuzco's Palace or something. It was so bad. But it looked really lovely, so I've still got it in my binder. Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, I get mad jealousy over enchanted, and now you all, watching me, can be jealous over my Dumbo enchanted. I assume possibly one of the first in the world. I haven't watched all the pack opening videos from people. But that'd be kind of sick if I have one of the first Dumbo enchanteds in the world. Hercules. Donald Duck. Hercules again, but a different Hercules. Dig a Little Deeper. DKP. DALD. Nala. Very, very good card. Oh my god, steals on the right side. I fumbled. The Queen. I see people playing this in the Princess decks, and I'm not entirely sure why. I feel like it doesn't fit. Because, yeah, you get a card back of your choice, but you have to remove a card, so it's like net neutral. I guess if you have a really bad Princess card, like an Aurora for late game, you can swap it out for something better. But why not just play more good cards, right? The Queen. Gaston. Foil. Lovely. That's playable. Final pack. We've got an enchanted, we've got an epic, we've gotten some foil legendaries. Is there anything else we can get? Let's find out. Baboom. Oh, that is not. But sorry, guys, it's not a. That's not a leak. Baboom did not come back from rotation. We are not getting reprinted Baboom. Dolores Madrigal, be our guest. Improvise, i.e. known as anti-Iago card. Agrabah. Cruella DeVille. Tiana. Queen of Hearts. Roxanne. I don't even know what song that was, but it's in my head now. Oh my god. Queen of Hearts is on the wrong side. I'm losing it. Mob Song. Second last card. And before, this is Heart of Tafiti. And before it is, Mulan! Lovely. Oh, wait, no. I'm so wrong. Ooh, I'm never been more happy to be wrong. We have another epic card stand out. Oh, beautiful. Man, I really hope a green deck ends up being viable because, again, I want to show off the bling. That's amazing. I mean, hey, if we get Amber Emerald deck, I've got the Stitch, I've got Standout Epic, I've got Dumbo Enchanted. What a pack opening. We've got no red ones to stand out, but yeah, thank you. Sweet.